Hey, who you calling to knock off Zaku? Bah!
So run, Gundam!
NANI?!
Hey, what is up everyone? Welcome back to another review, and today I'm taking a look at this right here, which is the high-grade Build Divers or mass-produced Zeonic Sword support weapon. Of course, this right here is the exact same sword we would have seen in a previous review, which was the new Zeon Gundam, but this time it's in green and sold separately, and well, if you want one, you can get one of your own right now down there in that link and get it through Hobby Link Japan. As always, this video right here would not have been possible without those awesome people, so if you do want one, link is down there. Here we go. So first off, a quick old peruse around the box to see exactly what's going on here. Once again, it is that same old Zeonic sword we saw before. We've got a couple of kits on the cover there, not a couple, that's actually three, which is the Build Divers Leo, guard frame, and the Hymok, if I'm not mistaken. Around here on the side, we've got an image of absolutely everything that is in the box, and spinning around to the other side then, we've got some more images of what it will look like in action. So here we have it with the best version of a Zaku. Well, when it comes to high grade ever, in my opinion, that is the origin version of the Zaku. I love those things. And there it is with the guard frame, which is another awesome little kit. This can turn into two different forms. If you remember the new Zeon Gundam, it had three different forms, and there's a reason for only having two in here. Anyway, I have built this before, so let's get right into it. So anyway, here is everything that you get in the box. So once again, it's the Zeonic sword, a pair of knives, a stand, and some stickers. So of course, if there are stickers, that means this isn't 100% color accurate, and I guess we might as well talk about that straight away. So this right here is what the Zeonic sword just looks like out of the box, snapped together with no extra effort. So that's no stickers, no paint, no panel line, no nothing. So this right here on the cover of the box shows us exactly the color it should be. So the only colors we're missing is here and here, so that is stickers for there and stickers for there on both sides. But otherwise, it looks pretty cool. And today I'm just going to be using this with the best version of the high-grade Zaku that exists in my opinion, and that of course is the high-grade Zaku the Origin. There's a whole bunch of different variants of this available, and this one was the most recent. So as is usual with a build fighters or build divers kit, this is a very, very bright shade of green. I guess the color we see on the inside there is more close to Zaku green than what is on the outside. But in general, this is quite bright, especially compared to the more realistic and darker tone of the origin version of the Zaku. Also, according to the side of the box here, we may have to use the build hands round to actually hold this with the Zaku, not the actual hands we get with the Zaku, but I'll try the hands the Zaku has first, just to see if you will need that extra kit or not. So anyway, first let's get rid of the weapons that we have on the Zaku right here. And we're going to try out this sword with the standard holding hands and see if it will work. So let's try slotting that into the hand, popping this on over it, and yeah, that seems to fit almost perfectly. I don't see why it says you need the build hands for this. Anyway, let's try connecting this on and see how it goes. Yeah, everything seems fine enough besides the fact that this is big and heavy. But hey, that's why they included this stand. The stand, just like we saw with the new Zeon Gundam, is 2 different parts. Just pop this part off. It can be stored down here, just so you don't lose it. This is shaped in order to pop the sword on it, just like that. So even though I haven't attached the second hand on here because it is a trigger finger style hand, the angle this base is at is pretty perfect to hold this at an upright, dynamic pose, just like the one we saw right here in the box. So that is pretty cool. But honestly, that does seem to be the limit to the angles you can get with this, because anything else in it does look a little bit awkward on here. This just seems to be perfectly designed for here. Anywhere else it is kind of just laying in there, but not perfectly. However, it does have a 3mm hole right here, which means you can use any sort of standard action base to pop into that hole and angle it whatever way you want. Of course, then you'd only really be able to display it from this direction, so you don't really see the stand connecting in per se, but so far, pretty cool, and the same as we saw before. So according to the box, we do have 2 forms of this, not the 3 we would have seen with the new Zeon Gundam, but before I actually get to those, I almost forgot about these knives right here. So even though this pair of knives is mentioned on the box, they're technically a bit of a leftover because they are on the same runner as some parts of this sword right here. So these are sheathed in these little scabbards they can pull out like this. So it is just a simple looking knife, nothing too crazy. This pops on like this, and the connection point is a 3mm hole though, and there is nothing to attach a peg onto this in this kit, sadly. So if you do have a kit like this Zaku right here, all of this kit's attachment points are 3mm holes. So, you know, kinda is obvious that a hole to a hole doesn't do anything. So you will need some kind of adapter if you want to mount it on a kit like this. Also, it is worth noting that these are slightly different. We do have a left and a right because of the direction the hole is on the scabbard. So they are both different. And just in case you are wondering, the Zaku here can hold them with its standard hands. It is a little bit on the loose side, but it's not going to fall out or anything like that and holds in place pretty well. So as this right here is very similar to, or at least completely based on the tactical arms from the Gundam Stray Red frame, this does have a transformation to what's called a high mega bowgun. So just like we would have seen before, twist here, open here, flip here, and then pop in here, and here. Lastly then, handle comes down, and these little bits pop up, just like so. So once again, this is still too heavy to hold in this form as well, so not gonna work without a stand. So enter this stand again, pop this off, stick this part on here, and now we've got a 3mm attachment. That just pops into this hole down here in the bottom, and there we go. Works just like that. So this is a decent enough design. It's not the greatest color really if you're gonna want to display it like this because, well, it's the same color as the thing itself. But it does clip on down here, and each of these little notches here connect into that little bit up top to stop it from dropping down, and it works fine most of the time. So there we are with our Zaku equipped with this weapon in the high mega bowgun mode. From above it looks pretty cool. Once again, that stand is a little bit distracting, and this thing in general is big, crazy, and pretty awesome. So with the new Zeon Gundam, we did have a 3rd mode with this thing, so this is exactly the same, so the 3rd mode should work too. Yeah, I meant to drop that. And the other mode, of course, is the High Mega Saber. Oh yeah, so I totally forgot to mention, throughout the entire review right here, that Zaku you saw in the intro, remember that guy? Well, he's been totally duking it out all around the room with the, Lumberjack right here by Kotobukiya. I mean, that was such an edge-of-your-seat fight. You should have been watching that, not this stupid review, honestly. Yeah, that would have been a whole lot better. I mean, it was some crazy shit. I mean, he had no chance the whole time. It was some underdog stuff. You know, that real anime stuff. I mean, like, literally completely outmatched. None of his blows did anything. Kotobukiya kit, you know, it's made out of a tougher, rougher, thicker, higher quality plastic compared to what you'd see in a high grade. So it had no chance with those piddly plastic on plastic blows. So once again, complete underdog story, like any good shonen anime, really. So now literally he's over there in the corner doing that whole death of friends monologue thing, some kind of overly Zeon kind of stuff. I'm not sure, I wasn't listening, I kind of phased out. It's more of the same you normally hear. But yeah, so he's gonna tap into the spirit of the new Zeon Gundam, hoping to unleash that massive, massive beam that we would have seen with that kit. So yeah, I guess we might as well get back to that, yeah? Oh wait, look, he's holding the sword over his head. He's about to do one of those cool anime transformation type things. You know, with all those kind of, you know, those cheap, repetitive, line effects in the background in some kind of color or something. This is gonna be awesome. Wait a minute, hold on, oh, no, seriously, no, really? Someone's gotta warn him. I know, if I go get the box that has the new Zeon Gundam in it, I might be able to get it to him just in time and save him. Hold on. Come on. Must be in this one. Wait, nah. Ah, no, this is Gundam Build Divers. Come on. Which one? There we go. Gundam Build Divers, or... Oh, must be in here. Come on. There it is. New Zeon Gundam, but wait a minute. Where's the effect part? Seriously, where's the... Where... Oh, it's not... I might be able to... Oh! He's dead. Yep. Dead. Oh well, can't be helped. Thanks for watching, make sure to come back for more gunpla reviews, and I'll see you next time. Once again, all my unending thanks to each and every one of you guys, whether you just watch the videos, like the videos, share them, or support me on the channel memberships and over on Patreon like Craig Jury, Kaiser721, Bolwig, Tyler Sanders, Caleb Engelhart, Hank Handsome, and Sean T.